Cowabunga! The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are here! Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, with the help of April O'Neil, battles Shredder. You know, last week we had Guardians of the Galaxy, this week we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and next week we have the Expendables 3. You know, now I understand why Warner Bros. Pushed forward Batman vs. Superman to March 25th, 2016. Smart move. Smart move, Warner Bros. Smart move.
Shall we begin?
I liked how the Turtles looked in the film. I was a bit skeptical of their visual appeal, but that quickly became a non-factor. There's a scene early on in the film where the Turtles make an appearance, with one of their feet taking up the entire screen. I'm like, holy crap, these Turtles' feet are bigger than Godzilla's. I didn't know if I was gonna like the CGI or not. There are just some movies where you know you're gonna like the CGI, like the Lord of the Ring trilogies or, you know, the Hobbit films. And then there are just some movies where you know you will hate the CGI, like 2014 Jin. Does anyone remember that one? This one I had doubts, but it turns out I could not have been more impressed. These 6 mutant teenagers Ninja Turtles looked awesome. I really liked Megan Fox in the film, and I'm not one of those persons who's just gonna bash an actress. Oh, you're terrible, you're terrible. No, she did a really good job. And April O'Neil, you know, she's just a reporter that will go above and beyond, do whatever the hell she must to get her story, and hey, that shows determination. I like a determined person. Will Arnett was also great. The only thing that separates him from your average support character in a comic book film? Nothing. He was just your average person in the movie. Leonardo was okay in the film. He was the Batman of the team, I guess you could say that. I'm Leonardo. I'm the hero the city above needs, but not when it deserves. Throughout the entire film, I never would have guessed that he was actually voiced by Johnny Knoxville. Michelangelo did his thing, you know, providing some much needed comic relief to the movie, and I originally thought I was gonna hate him, but he quickly turned out to be my second favorite turtle. If he was a little bit like crazier up in the head, then he would have been Deadpool. Yeah. I went there. Donatello was the brain, the tech-savvy weapon expert of the team, and I mean, it's 2014, of course you need a character like that. Technology rules. You know the guy in Skyfall that James Bond goes to when he needs certain weapons? Yeah, that guy, that was Donatello. Raphael was the muscle of the team, the Hulk of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and my favorite turtle. Master Splinters like Ratatouille, who's not as good a cook, learned ninjutsu and taught his turtle sons the art. Splinter was so badass, his fight scene was really cool, and he is the wickedest rat I've ever seen. And I think Splinter definitely got a little dose of Master Yoda inside of him. William Fitchner was one of the villains here, and I actually really enjoyed him as a villain because he's not your average bland villain who just want to destroy stuff because it is the bad thing to do. Like, he actually has a purpose and he knows exactly what he's doing. The other villain here was Shredder, acted by Tohoru Masamune. I apologize if I say the name wrong. And voiced by Tony Shalhoub. Yes, you know that guy from the Monk TV series? Yeah, he voiced Shredder. And you never would have guessed because the voice was just like so really cool, so badass. Shredder is supposed to be the arch enemy of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and trust me, it showed. Jonathan Liebesman, again, the names, did a really cool job directing the action scenes, and they were the highlights of the movie. And particularly Shredder's scenes. Like, Shredder was so damn good, he was too damn good. The story was very easy to follow, and I think they did that because of the, you know, the abundance of kids watching. Nevertheless, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles surpassed my expectations. Shredder was a whole lot of fun to watch. Michelangelo delivered with the humor. The action was really cool, and the Ninja Turtles were just badasses. Overall, I give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a king. The highest rating I give movies are aces. The reason this is not an ace was because the support characters were not all that interesting and the plot was just too predictable. So that concludes the non-spoiler section of this video, and now begins the spoiler discussion.
You have been warned.
When April O'Neil was sneaking into that dead, silent subway terminal, and then one dude from the Foot Clan just like sneaked up behind her and just like grabbed her, like, tell me, did you jump during that scene? You can be honest with me, did you jump? Alright, I jumped too. God, what do you want from me? I'm not familiar with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics or cartoons. I've never really watched them. But for any of you that have watched the comics, was April O'Neil's and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles origins like so connected? Because I actually like what they did there in the movie. Like, it was so simple to explain the origins. You know, her dad, you know, just experimenting on the turtles, and you know, her father saw the destruction that his partner was gonna do with like the turtles' blood. So you know, he decided to destroy the entire lab. But instead, April O'Neil saved the turtles, and they went into the sewers with Master Splinter becoming their leader. Like, in the comics, did it happen like that? Because if it did, I thought the movie put it together like perfectly. So yeah, that part of the movie, I really like how simple they made the TMNT's pass. The cat playing chopsticks with chopsticks was pretty funny. Also, the adrenaline scene when they got, you know, overdosed with the adrenaline, that was some pretty epic stuff. And also when they're on top of the rooftop and, you know, April O'Neil took the picture, it's like, it's a camera, it's a flash, I know it's a flash, like, shall we kill her? Like, damn, Raphael, why would you want to kill her? Then Leonardo comes in and just ruins everything. Like, guys, we don't break stuff, we fix stuff. Like, oh, party pooper. God, why you had to ruin everything. Elevator beatboxing scene, that was so epic, yo. That was so cool. That was like boom, 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 boom. The action really made this movie for me. Like, Splinter's scenes, like the first fight scene that he was in, like, that dude was like so freaking crazy. I mean, like, he's just like jumping around, like hopping around like crazy. And as I'm watching it, I'm just thinking of like Star Wars. I believe it was episode 2 of Star Wars where Master Yoda fought Counter Dooku, some stick like that. Like, it just reminds me of that scene. And Shredder was just so freaking cool. Like, he's like a freaking rat. He got his tail just wrapped around one of those dudes' throat while he has like 4 dudes like below him just like punching the crap out of them. I'm like, dude, this rat is like so freaking awesome. And then Shredder comes in with this like badass self. And when I originally saw the trailers, I saw how he like let the knives or the blades like loose, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's like, dude, when I saw the trailer, I thought he was gonna be slow, but man, after seeing this film, I'm like, Shredder, you are freaking awesome. Like, how the hell does he move around so fast? Like, how is he so fast? Like, he's supposed to have a mechanical suit. Then when you look at him, it's like he's not wearing anything. Like, okay, I know the suit like increases like the person's like, I guess, physical aspects, but that was just OP, man. Like, just honestly, just answer this question. Do you think Shredder was too overpowered in the film? Because I thought he was. Because I seriously thought Shredder was overpowered. Like, Shredder, he was like Batman with the speed of Superman and the agility of the Flash. Like, what the hell was up with that dude, man? The dude was just so fast, so quick. You're like, does he even have armor on? Like, I want that damn suit. Like, he made you like, I want that damn suit. Then he fell off into the freaking giant building. I thought he was dead, but you know, he pretty much survived that fall. But other than the freaking overpoweredness of Shredder, like just jumping like fast as hell with this blaze, like, what the hell, man? You freaking have a mechanical suit on, man. But other than that, though, Shredder was a freaking total badass. I just like how he like shoots the blaze out of his hand, and then he just like triggers this magnetic retraction system and just like pulls the blade back in. There's also that one part where Shredder's just like diving under the blaze, like doing some freaking Matrix shit. Like, I was just surprised he didn't go like under them shit like Matrix. You know, Keanu Reeves was like psh. But man, like, Shredder was a freaking incredible. Like, he was so damn good. He was too damn good. You kind of lost a bit of respect for him a little bit because he was just so good. He's not supposed to be that good. And movie wise, like, come on, like, now I know. I was just reading a little bit about the Ninja Turtles, and there was like, Shredder is like the arch enemy of the Turtles. I'm like, damn, now I know why that dude is the arch enemy, because he's such a he's such a freaking badass. Also, during the film, I was a bit surprised that Leonardo, you know, he didn't really seem like the leader. Like, he was the leader, but he didn't seem like the leader. Like, the only thing that made him leader was the fact that he had the katana, whatever, man. But that was the only fact that, that made him like, you're the leader because he has that sword. That's pretty much it. But, and when you think about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, the first name that comes to mind is Leonardo. But during the film, like, the first name that would come to your mind is probably like Raphael, or then Michelangelo, then Leonardo and Donatello, because he just didn't stand out like I thought he would. And that's not really a bad thing. I'm just saying it just really surprised me that Leonardo wasn't like the face of the team in a way. Like, when all those three turtles got captured, including Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo, I'm like, what? Raphael is the one that wasn't captured? Like, shouldn't he be the one that is captured? And Leonardo be the one that isn't? And, Leonardo ends up saving the day because he's like the leader of the Ninja Turtles? That's what I expected to happen. But still, though, I really enjoyed the crap out of this movie. I really enjoyed the crap out of this movie. And there was a scene where April O'Neil, was in the car with her assistant. That guy, he was in the car with that guy. And then, what's his name? Raphael just like burst in like, drive! And then suddenly this woman in my theater like dropped her phone. She dropped her phone and everybody's just like looking back at her like, what? We're just looking back at her because we all knew it was coming. We knew he was in the car or something, like that. We knew he was coming. So the point is, we expected it. But she did. She dropped her phone. Everybody looking back at her like, what is wrong with you? But that was an awesome moment, though. I noticed there was a lot of pop culture references in the film because I believe it was Mikey saying, oh, he's doing his Batman voice. And then later on in the film, Mikey was like, oh, I so did not understand the ending of Lost. Like, so many pop culture references. So I suppose that means, he knows that he lives in the same world as Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all these heroes, right? So what I'm wondering is, in the Amazing Spider-Man 1, the Lizard was living under the sewers. So like, I'm like wondering, like, why didn't he mention the Lizard or something like that? Be like, oh, I met the Lizard. That guy in Spider-Man? Yeah, we met him. Like, something like that would have been cool. The Lizard met the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the sewers. I mean, that would have been so freaking awesome just for them to mention that. And could you imagine the Lizard versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the battle of the sewers? That would have been so awesome, dudes. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. It surpassed my expectations. For me, it is a king. Let me know your thoughts on the film below. And just as like a movie trivia, I just want to know what you guys, if you guys are paying like really close attention during the movie. So here it goes. Which one of the Ninja Turtles was the tallest in the movie? Let me know below. And if you like what I do here, want to see more, click that subscribe button and join the ascension. Together we rise. Ooh! Give me the camera. Oh look, he's doing his Batman voice.